Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to BBallBreakdown. This was a great NBA TV Tuesday night game between the visiting Rockets and the hometown Hawks. While the Rockets dominated early, they could not stop the onslaught of good basketball play that hit them right between the eyes. The Rockets killed the Hawks in the first half with great ball movement. Watch Motiejunas set 2 ball screens in a row before short rolling to the elbow. Teague does not need to rotate over to the low post since Millsap was there, and the skip gets Beverly a 3-ball in rhythm. More beautiful offense as the Rockets send 2 cutters in a row off of double pin downs. Ariza makes the pocket pass, 3 Hawks players converge when only 1 was needed, and Beverly was so open he could have kicked the ball in. The Rockets played with good pace, breaking right into their offense. Watch how the Hawks play ice defense to contain Prigioni, but Millsap needs a quicker reaction to close out on Jones, who hits the easy jumper in the lane. And the Rockets also did it with defensive plays, as Terrence Jones is able to wait in the middle of the lane till Schroeder shoots it. Jones blocks it, keeps it in bounds, and triggers a fast break for a big Rockets lead early. Let's move to the fourth quarter, where Coach Budenholzer played this lineup, one that hasn't played very much together all season despite terrific numbers on both sides of the ball. It was these 5 guys that triggered the tremendous 21-3 fourth quarter run that sealed this game for the Hawks. Having discipline on defense is vital, yet watch Terrence Jones leave his man 1 pass away to double Horford even though Smith was in fine position to contest this shot. There's no hope for Jason Terry to sink and fill, and Mike Scott gets an easy one, which sometimes serves to get an outside shooter going. This Rockets set starts out screwy from the beginning. Prigioni is telling Jones he's on the wrong side, and this curl can't be set in the right spot since there's no space for Terry to cut with Prigioni that close to him. Watch the perfect defense on the pin down as Horford steps back and allows Korver to sprint in between them and take away the action for Ariza. Clearly, Ariza does not want a screen going to his left, and Korver swats away the pass. With the shot clock winding down, Korver again contests this perfectly. On the flip side, watch the poor defense by Jason Terry to go under the ball screen by spinning, completely losing sight of his man and never getting back in position. Motiejunas could have gotten a hand up too, but Schroeder has proven he can nail the pull-up from 15. I really like how quickly Atlanta breaks into their offense. With a high hedge by Jones, Motiejunas now has to guard 2 players, and it leads to a gorgeous bounce pass from Horford and a wide open 12-footer for a really good shooter in Mike Scott. When you're down on the road in the fourth quarter, execution is key, and I like how Ariza dribbled out to get a better passing angle to the post. But Korver maintains good pressure, and Ariza just throws the ball away. Again, the Hawks slow into a drag screen for Schroeder. The scouting report must have said to go underneath the ball screens for him, but once Brewer gets underneath Horford, that's his man. Certainly if he wanted to get back on Schroeder, he should have told Jones to switch back. Absolutely no communication, and the Hawks will simply not miss opportunities for passes for layups. Without Harden to generate a shot, perhaps out of an ISO, they go down low to Motiejunas, who's very crafty down there. But so is Horford as a defender, and he gets Motiejunas off balance and swats the ball away. The best part is that it stays in bounds, and that Horford gets to run the break. Watch how patient the Hawks become. Having missed a number of threes, they want to take the highest quality shot they can get. They pass up 2 open looks in a row before Scott picks and pops for the rhythm 3 he was looking for. The Rockets again want to get Motiejunas in the post. Watch how Millsap perfectly fronts him. Carroll is all over the poor ball handling Ariza. On the pass at the top, Millsap sits on Motiejunas' leg to take away the high-low action, and watch the angle Ariza gets his body in. This is the result of poor footwork overall, and of course he loses his balance this way. The clock is winding down, and Teague's quick hands knock it off of Beverly. I like this pin and pop action from Mike Scott since it forced Jones to have to step towards Teague, but the refs called Motiejunas for a loose ball foul when he let his arm swing out at the last second, convincing the ref he threw Millsap down. This was not a very good call, and Motiejunas made it 10 times worse by getting teed up for arguing. Reeling, the Rockets again try to isolate Motiejunas in the post on Millsap and watch Millsap front and blow up their initial action. Now they need to improvise, and a Beverly Smith pick and pop results. They even get a help and recover out of Schroeder, but Smith does not swing the ball to the wide open man. Instead, he hesitates before shooting the three, usually a recipe for a miss. But on the offensive rebound, he goes to the hole, and here's another call that Rockets fans should be upset with. Millsap was still sliding over to take a charge, and it was a costly foul. Meanwhile, the Hawks run simple pick and roll, but the difference is that Motiejunas opts to play behind. Watch how Millsap uses his superior leg strength to seal him off, and a quick release gets off before Motiejunas can get a hand up. When the ball goes to the corner in the Hawks offense, it triggers a pick and roll automatic. Good defense initially by the Rockets, but watch the quick release left hand off the glass by Teague. Smith needed to have his hand up much earlier to contest this, and Teague goes high off the glass for the gorgeous finish. It's Horford's turn to blow up the Rockets' offense with a simple ball denial, and it forces Beverly to give the ball to Brewer to create. Never the best option, especially with him going to his left. He tries to attack three defenders. Millsap expertly blocks the ball, keeping it in bounds where Schroeder can track it down, and there's nothing the Rockets can do about this Teague three. And this was the final straw. Down one with the ball, the Rockets again try to go down low to Motiejunas, and they again throw the ball away in the post-entry pass. Watch how Smith tosses a dying quail of a bad pass, easy steal for Millsap. These things happen, but it's what you do after the mistake that matters, and Josh Smith appears to look at the Hawks bench and throw up his arms instead of sprinting back. Now watch him on a casual jog as his man Millsap never stops running, and Teague finds him on an open layup. The Rockets never recovered, and the Hawks won going away.